Hello everyone, George here from Data Academy. Today I'm going to show you how to test the model we deployed before. Let's get started. First, we need to import all the needed libraries. Then we need to set up a bunch of variables. This is the service account, and this is the project name. And then we have the region name here, the model name. This is the machine learning model we deployed, and this is the version name. And now we're going to set up the environment variable pointing to the key file, the JSON key file we created before. Now let's take a look in terms of the configuration to make sure everything is correct. So this is the service account, that's good. And then this is the project. Okay, all good. So there's no need to activate again. All right, so in order to be able to test the model, we need to prepare the data so that we can use it later on GCP. So let's start by importing the data set again. So we're reading in the data set into a data frame, that's df. It looks like this, that's good. And next, we're going to split the data into first the features and labels, i.e. X and Y. And then we're going to split into the training set and the test set. So we do not necessarily have to do this, but just to be correct, for the sake of being correct in terms of splitting the data, because last time we did train using the training data when we build the model. So now when we want to test the model, it'll be ideal if we use a test set. So that's why we're going to do the train test set split again. Let's do that. And now we're not going to use all the data to do the testing. Instead, we're going to grab the first 5 rows of data. So the first 5 instances, okay, or the first 5 data points. So let's do that for the features, and we're going to do the same thing for the labels as well. Now we're going to do a local test first, meaning that we are going to load in the model from our local disk, and then we're going to make a prediction, and then we're going to compare that against the actual labels to see how we're doing. Okay, so let's do that. So that works. And now we're just going to use the test data, the 5 instances or 5 rows of data that we created above to do the to make the predictions. So let's do that. Okay, so that's good. So you see, this is exactly as the real labels. So that means basically the model we read in, it can reproduce the results we were able to get before. So the model is good then. Now, finally, we're going to create this instance string here. So what this is basically a JSON format string that we're going to use to send to the model for predictions. Okay, so we can create it like this, and what we need is just this part here without the quotes. So as you can see, the structure here is basically a Python dictionary, and with the instances this word as the key, and you have all the values within a nested list, meaning a list, a bunch of lists within a list. Okay, so each list within the list, that's basically a row of data. Okay, so for this row, I'd like to get a prediction. For that row, I'd like to get a second prediction. So that's the idea. So we have 5 of them. All right, so now let's copy this and let's head over to GCP, and we are going to AI platform, models, and then we're going to the model and click on this version. And here we go to test and use. And here we can just enter the stuff we just created and then click on test. There you go. That's it. So you can see we have exactly the same results as we got before. So that means the model we deployed, it can reproduce exactly the results we got locally. That's it. Thank you for watching.